Hello everyone, before we get into this video, I would just like to mention real quick that one of my subscribers, Shark, has made a very nice tribute to Paragon. This is just the very first clip of it. I want you guys to go check it out. I will put a link in the description below. I did not want to get credit for this. I just wanted to promote it. So everybody, please go check out this amazing montage. It brought tears to my eyes. It's truly incredible, and as many people as possible should be able to see this. Thank you so very much. Now, let's get on with the video. We are gathered here today to mourn the fallen and pay tribute to a life that could have been an amazing one, a beautiful one, an incredible one, one that we would be around for many years to come, a life to cherish, a life to love, a life to enjoy. But unfortunately, this beautiful life had a premature ending. A rare disease known as developer fatigue and lack of listening to the community and inability to pull their heads from their asses has led to the death of one of the best games in recent history. Paragon has died on this day, April 27th. He was found deceased on its deathbed at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, April 27th, 2018. What is a paragon? A paragon is a person or thing regarded as a perfect example of a particular quality. This game was Paragon. It was a paragon. At least during Legacy days. That's when things were amazing. I remember Paragon and I, we would sit back together on afternoons, on evenings, even throughout the nights. We wouldn't go to sleep. We would just be there together, making memories. And then later on, remembering those memories, recollecting them, playing them in our heads over and over again, analyzing them, understanding them, and becoming closer because of it. I remember the stories with Grux and the 1v5s, with the life-stealing crit chance overpowered builds. I remember the unkillable Rampage decks, the Super God Tank Sevarog decks, the unkillable Iggy deck, 1v5 capabilities. I remember 1-800 Murdoch. I remember Muriel Shields never running out. I remember the jungle being shared amongst the entire team and everybody deathballing for the first 10 to 15 minutes of the game until they would just win by overwhelming force. I remember harvesters. I remember orb prime dunking. I remember inhibitors not respawning unless the dunk system was there. I remember so many great things, and they will always be in my mind, and my passion and love for Paragon will always be in my heart. For Paragon was an amazing entity. Near the later years of Paragon's existence, things started to go a bit south. The developers fired one of the best people, the father even, for the game, Steve Superville. That's when things really started going south. Travel mode was removed. We got auto travel instead. Monoliths showed up, and people were skeptical, but you know what? We had faith, and we kept going. But unfortunately, that faith was toyed with. For then the final nail in the coffin was drilled, just absolutely hammered into that coffin. And that was the V42 card system. Nobody asked for the card system. Nobody wanted it. It was like Paragon had to go in operation that was not required, and then suffered life-altering changes and damages because of it. It was just so unfortunate that this is what ended up happening. And I am overcome with negative emotion and unbelievable feelings of just sadness. But this is not the time to be sad, for Paragon has lived a good life, and the memories that it has given us will remain in our hearts forever. For those who do not understand what this means to us as a people, it means far more than any other game could mean to us, as now an empty void resides in our hearts forever. And while some of us might forget about Paragon in the coming years, I definitely will not. For Paragon was an amazing experience that has changed my life, that has helped me create so many new friends, and has in general just made me a better person and helped me throughout life. I can't thank Epic enough for making Paragon in the first place. I also cannot loathe them enough for taking away something that could have been something so amazing. For this is what Paragon is, the story of Paragon. A perfect example of a particular quality. That particular quality was the action-packed, unbelievable experience that you were able to witness in the Z-Axis MOBA. It has been done like no other way before. It had a unique item system with these 6 items in the beginning, and it was truly hectic, truly intense, truly fast-paced, and truly riveting. It has given me so much that I can't even express anymore into words how much. I just wish that things could have gone a little bit differently. But Paragon would not want us to cry now. Like I said, Paragon would want us to remember the amazing memories that we've had with it, the happiness that we shared, the joy, and everything in between. And we must be strong. We must keep going, and we must move on. We will always have Paragon in our hearts, but nothing is more important than to cherish that memory and enjoy it positively instead of wallow in sadness and depression. We will move on just like Paragon wants us to. We will rise up and become stronger, and we will support any future developments of any spiritual successors to this amazing game. For we are family, we're a community. We've expressed that in the final hours of this game. We've wanted it to become so much bigger than it has, and we know that it will one day. For the spirit of Paragon lives on in our hearts and in the hearts of many. For that is what it means to be a Paragon. We will be that perfect example of a particular quality. We will be that perfect example of a community that loves its game deeply and will wait for its rebirth on the next sunrise. Our legacy will stay by us for a very, very, very long time, until a new dawn rises or a new sun sets. We now ask for your silence while we lower the casket into the grave. What you say, that you only meant well, well of course you did. What you say, that it's all for the best, of course it is. What you say, that you only meant well, well of course you did. What you say, that it's all for the best, of course it is. Rest in peace, Paragon.